This rivalry still steaming as we welcome you into the caboose of the weekend series. Michigan and Michigan State, Game 3 in East Lansing coming up on Big Ten Plus. Hello everyone, welcome in. I'm Jacob Maurer, joined alongside my great friend and partner for today, Kyle Keegan, as we get ready for the final game of the weekend series between the Wolverines and the Spartans. And Kyle, so far throughout this season series between these two teams, it's been a two-run contest every single time, but also every single time it's been the Wolverines coming up on top.
Yeah, Michigan has had the upper hand in this rivalry lately. There's no sugarcoating that. Like you said, close games in all three of their previous matchups this year, with Michigan taking the win by only 2 runs in each of them. But Michigan's also going for their 9th straight win against Sparty today. They went 4-0 against them last year. They're looking to repeat that this year after winning their last game in the regular season series in 2024. So Michigan looking to continue their dominance. Sparty looking to salvage the series on a Sunday.
Well, if Michigan wants to bring out the brooms again on this Sunday this year, they're going to have to look to a guy who has had a lot of big RBIs so far this series, a guy from the Mitten State, and that's Noah Miller.
Yeah, Noah Miller has been really good for Michigan so far in this series. Not just at the plate, coming up with big hits. As you mentioned, he had 3 hits yesterday. He had a couple of RBIs, 1 in each game. But he's also really important in that catcher position. He does such a good job controlling and commanding this pitching staff. I mean, if he's a DH today, I wouldn't be too surprised with it being the 3rd game in a row, and of course it being a day game here today. But just the way he controls that pitching staff and comes up with clutch hits in the middle of the order, it's a big reason why Michigan has the 2-0 series lead right now.
Well, on this Sunday, it's going to be the warmest game of the series between these two teams, which might mean the offenses will get going just a little bit more. And if Michigan State wants to do that, they'll have to look to their senior catalyst, Randy Seymour.
Yeah, Randy Seymour's been hot as of late. He's on a 10-game hitting streak, but right now Michigan State's just kind of looking for clutch hits, big hits, and that's why they've lost close games in this season series so far. So whether it's early on in the game, in the middle of the game, late in the game, if Randy Seymour's coming up with runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs, any of those important situations, you need to count on him to come through, because obviously Michigan State could really use a win here today.
Well, this one should be fun between Michigan State and Michigan. First pitch coming up soon for the final game of this rivalry series. But first, let's send it down to one of the members of our team here today, Brooke Bushell.
Thanks, guys.
396 this season. See, hits this one well into center field. That is going to drop into the glove of Kamari Thomas. Came on it in a hurry, and a big first out for the Spartans.
Done, though, of course.
1-1, this ground ball through on the right side. Mullins is in to score, and with 2 outs, the Wolverines turn a rally here in the first and come up 1-0.
But also, it's got to have to protect here at full count.
3-2, swing and a miss. Big strikeout for J.D. Greeley. That's his 2nd of this early contest, and gets out of the first, but not before Michigan is able to add 1 on the RBI single from Braden Jeffries. It's 1-0 Wolverines. We'll head to the home half of the first after this strikeout next on Big Ten Plus.
Yes, that's for sure.
Let's take a look at the man on the bump, David Lally Jr., 4.68 ERA, but he is coming off some very good starts for the Wolverines. Last time on April 4th against the Oregon Ducks out in Ann Arbor, 6 innings of work, 6 hits, only 1 earned run. He's coming off back-to-back starts of 6 innings plus, allowing just 1 earned run in both of those. He's going to try to be locked down here this afternoon against Michigan State as Bright takes ball number 1. Michigan State that has fluctuated throughout the year.
Yep.
You're just looking for that guy to get on base to start out. 1-1, ground ball to third. Great scoop there by Jeffries. He's going to fire the pick, the splits, and the out. Great job by Matthew Ossenfort to scoop that out of the dirt. A great defensive play for Michigan, and it's out number 1. Take a look here. Again, Noah Miller behind the dish. We've talked about how good he is. It's still an art here in college baseball to frame it up and call a pitch like that. That gets Dayton Murphy to check his swing a little too far. Strikeout number 1 for David Lally Jr.
So far this weekend.
1-1, pace up the middle. This is a scorcher diving stop on McKay. Fires and got him. defense has to be at a premium, and a great play from the Spartans infield for out number 1.
Only the 10th pitch of the inning, though.
3-2, swing and a miss. A slider of death wipes him away, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for J.D. Greeley.
Right at the moment.
McKay grounds this one too short. Culberson there, tough throw, got him. Another bouncer that finds its way to first in time to get the speedy McKay. And this Michigan's infield defense continues to be spectacular. Williams up the middle, hard hit. Turner is there and fires back over to first. Right place, right time, and Michigan has another 1-2-3 inning. Mullins, a great contact guy for the Wolverines, does not strike out often. But down in the count 1-2 as he cranks this one up the middle, hard hit off the bat, and that's another base hit. And a multi-hit game already for Cooper Mullins. Miller will step in once again. Runners at the corners, 1 out, 1-run game, top of the 3rd inning. Picard trying to spoil him away, and this is a soft ground ball, third base side. Deckinga there. He'll fire to first, and the run will score from third as Mullins comes in and doubles Michigan's lead.
And he still hits .323 when leading an inning off.
Good to note, especially with his speed on the bases, is this one. He cranks. No need to run the bases fast this time. It's gone. First run of the ball game for Michigan State, and Kamari Thomas starts off the 3rd with a bang.
First home run of the season for Kamari Thomas comes at a good time. Spartans looking for their first base runner. Well, he says, I'll cross all the bases, deposit
RBIs in their 2nd game of the year against Louisville as he cranks this one well in the air to left and out past the outstretched glove of Greg Pace Jr. Pico will cruise into 2nd, and Michigan State is in business here in the 3rd.
pitch.
This one cranked well in the air, center field, driving Hager back, it's over his head. Pico has the windmill around to tie the ball game. Throw to the plate is away from Miller. Knotted up at 2. It's another double for Michigan State, and C.J. Deckinga gets his first hit of the series in a big way. 0-2. This one up the middle, too short, but off the glove of Culbertson. There's no play. Bases loaded.
And he was thinking
3-2. Up the middle, too short. Culbertson is there, steps on the bag for one. Relay to first. It's a double play. Deckinga comes in to score for Michigan State, and the Spartans take the lead. 2 out, nobody on. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Logan Picor, fantastic in the top of the 4th. After Michigan State takes the lead, the Wolverines go 1-2-3 the top half of this inning. Nasty pitch that bends away, and we'll go to the home half of the 4th next. Stay tuned. Big Ten, someone who can still very much work the bat as that one is worked right to the mound. Tally, quick reaction time to get that for out number 1 here in the 4th.
So if he could reach base here for the bottom 3rd, that's where the rally started last inning.
Well, he has good power for Michigan State as he belts this one in the air to left. Just a little bit short on the warning track. Greg Pace there to run it down for out number 2. Thomas is already done in this game. A solo homer in the 3rd really ignited this Michigan State offense as he grounds this one to 2nd. Turner is there as he turns to first. And that's a nice and easy 1-2-3 inning for the Michigan Wolverines as Wyatt Novara does his job. We'll head to the 5th next. You're watching college baseball. Stick it here on Big Ten Plus. Start here in East Lansing and take a look around campus. It's not only beautiful at McLean Stadium, but all around as well. Kyle, you have to wonder, what is the tactic for getting such a smooth shot there? Some say bike, some say walking, some say golf cart?
I was definitely going to say golf cart, but hey, you know, oh, look at this.
Maybe
wildlife.
Riding a squirrel? Who knows?
Yeah, there we go, wildlife.
You know we love some of that here on
What
Big
a
Ten
cute
Plus.
guy he is. That's real nice work, Ian.
Probably just broke out of hibernation, I would assume.
Yeah, I wonder if Marsh has some acorns in his pocket that it's helping him get those shots.
Well, let's take a look at the pitching stats that might seem a little nuts, per se. Michigan State with a 5.58 team ERA. Michigan a 4.38. And take a look at the whip and batting averages against as well. And both these teams are around middle of the conference as far as those ranked so far. But Michigan, especially ERA-wise, is 5th. Michigan State 11th. So right around the beginning and right around the end of that middle pack of the Big Ten Conference is what we got going on so far. Already 5 runs in this one, and we might expect a little more just with how well the weather is cooperating with us here on this Sunday afternoon. Squirrels are out, fans are out, all here to see a good baseball game. As only in his sophomore season for the Wolverines, chops this one to second. McKay is in quickly, throws over to first. Quickly 2 down here in the top of the 5th. The shift has been moved back over. McKay will take his normal position here with 2-2. This one, a little looper, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Turner keeps the hands in and gets it to fall on some weak contact. But the first base runner of this inning for the Wolverines. 1-1 away. Here he goes on the move, and he is out. What a throw from Noah Bright. Gets the speedy Turner. Only his 3rd caught stealing of the season. And Noah Bright, an absolute bullet to second. Bright steps in for the 3rd time today. Almost right on cue, but DeVoe lost the ball. Throws over to first in time. Was lucky to still get an out there. And find the baseball right away. Pico will move over to second, and that's the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. This one, a little blooper, right to 3rd. Jeffries there, makes the catch, and no damage after a leadoff walk given to the Spartans. We'll head to the 6th, still a 1-run contest. We got a good one in East Lansing. Final game of the weekend series, 6th inning coming up.
Balanced game.
2-2, got him, froze him up outside, and that is a perfect pitch for out number 1. Big count here. 1-2, swing and a miss, he got him. Coming back in time and getting a big strikeout to end the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, welcome back on Big Ten Plus. And just a reminder, this game is being produced by students at Michigan State University as a part of the Big Ten Network Student U program, an on-campus experience that is unique to the Big Ten. Student U is part of an educational mission to teach the next generation of sports production professionals. For more information, visit BigTenNetwork.com/StudentU. And I know we say the next generation of professionals, but I don't know if Mr. Vowinkle's going to make the majors in that sport.
I think that his hockey shot might be a little better than his pitching wind up there. If Silky's taking him deep 450 dead center.
And I know we got a good control room, but Vo, you can't be afraid to let it loose a couple of bit. Maybe test the durability of those TVs.
He can come through here on the payoff.
Let's go, big 170.
Swing and a miss. Big spot and pitch for Gavin DeVoe. And that's out number 1 to the powerful Seymour. Sturgis is on the move. McKay slaps at it, though, and hits it to center. This is going to be a chance for 2. The throw over to first is going to be inside. No! This scoop by Ossenfort is unable to get it. They had Isaac Sturgis dead to rights after the stolen base attempt to second, and this inning remains alive for Michigan State. In a 1-run ball game, bottom of the 6th. This one up the middle and down for a base hit. Sturgis is going to round the bag at second. He's going for 3rd, and Michigan State, with the inning staying alive, now has runners at the corners. Welcome back. Still in the bottom of the 6th inning, 2 out, 2 on, as Michigan State looking to continue going, as the graduation photos here at Michigan State are also continuing and probably in its fullest effect with the beautiful day here today, Kyle.
Yeah, pretty good day to be taking grad photos and some ducks as well.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, no, they love catching me off guard. I was not ready for the ducks that time.
We were told we were going to get a graduation type rollout, and then they sneak in the ducks and throw us out.
Seriously, man. What a jump scare. Oh, man.
Well, trying to duck out of this pressure is the new man on the mound for Michigan.
He's an Irishman.
O'Hearn, the lefty, southpaw. And Michigan has gone to a couple of pitchers that have only pitched a handful of innings so far this season. O'Hearn is going to be one of those. Only 4 2/3 innings of work this season, but he has impressive stats throughout so far. A 1.93 ERA.
See if the move pays off.
This one inside gets past, and the run will score for the Spartans. Miller can't get in front. Sturgis in, and Michigan State on one pitch doubles their lead. Has 4 home runs this season, and he has already completed the home run cycle. Out of those 4 home runs, he has a solo home run, a 2-run home run, a 3-run home run, and a grand slam. Perhaps trying to get one here as a freshman. Checked his swing, went around though, and that's strike 2.
Not sure if they called that one on the pitch or on the swing there. Regardless, it's 0-2, and Deckinga's going to have to be in protect mode. And a guy that's going to be looking for the strikeout here.
Oh-2. Cranked in the air left center. This one's gonna score them all. Grand slam home run, C.J. Deckinga. And Michigan State has blown it wide open in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he got an 0-2 pitch he liked, and he didn't miss it. The second grand slam of the year for the freshman, and there's that big blow I've been alluding to all weekend long, Jacob.
2-2 to pace on the way. Book it. Right on the outside corner. It's another strikeout for Logan Pecor.
As I alluded to.
0-1. This one well hit in the air to right and over the head of Pico. And that one will go all the way on top of the wall. First extra base hit of the game for Michigan. And perhaps a rally starter here in the 7th. A big pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Upstairs in the attic. Fools up Luna. Base and getting a rally going. Michigan State today. Interesting at note if you are superstitious. Michigan in their jerseys. 3-5 with the blue look. Michigan State in their cream uniforms, throwback hat, is 0-2. They're trying to get their first win here today. And with his first hits of this series, Dayton Murphy spanks it to center. Another leadoff man aboard. No president named West.
Or Bloomfield.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, when you go back to the mid-1800s, that's when it gets a little bit blurry.
It's true. No, yeah, that. And I think we got a pitch count or pitch clock.
Well, that's going to be strike 3. It's a pitch clock violation on the batter, Isaac Sturgis. Tough way to get called out on strikes.
And thank you, Andy Sapphire, for turning around and letting us know that's a strikeout on the pitch count, the pitch clock violation.
For the batter.
Has to be ready at 7 seconds.
At 7 seconds, as you talked about, Kyle. Great analysis there. Seymour spanks this one in the air, center field, back and gone. The hitting streak continues in a big way for Randy Seymour. His 12th home run of the season. And Michigan State has double-digit runs.
Well, he's been pacing Sparty and homers and RBIs all season long for a reason. There's another one. And we talked about how Randy Seymour.
Okay, now at the dish. Chopper, this is going to be a tough play. Diving and throwing and got him. Slade Moore, excellent, sliding in and getting up in a split second to get the speedy Ryan McKay. An excellent play to get the out.
I'm sure Boss will get someone up in that pen pretty quick.
Higgins also a good ground ball guy. As this one's in the air to center, Rice coming in, makes the catch. Quickly caught him off guard. I think the hat fell before he was ready for the baseball. It still makes the catch for out number 1. So we'll settle back in. 2-2. Got him this time. Perfect spot. Freezes up Kligman, and it's out number 2.
If it were a closer ball game.
Full count pitch, runner on the move. This one hit well in the air. Right center, that's going to get down and go all the way to the hill. The windmill is on. Run will score. And the Wolverines get their 3rd run of the ball game.
We're cleaning it up. Looks to keep it to 1 here.
This one up the middle, that's through for a base hit. Windmill is around. Michigan going to score their 4th run, and they've put up 2 here in the 8th. Bottom rail, got him looking. Freezes up pace, and that's the end of the 8th. 1-2, this one poked to right, and sliding for a nice catch is Dane Morrow, the defensive replacement out there in right for out number 1. But has great power in that bat, an extra base guy, good speed.
Veteran presence as well.
Feeling back to himself as he's going to make this a multi-hit game. Another baseball laced to left. And he's aboard here in the bottom of the 8th.
This afternoon, still a couple of good at-bats, though.
Laces it up the middle to second, diving for the bag, and getting there in time is Colby Turner. Seemed to change his mind mid-play, but still makes it to end the 8th. A lot of crazy defensive theatrics, but this one good enough to end the 8th to the 9th in a 6-run ball game. Here as he spanks this one in the air, going left center, and that one is off the wall. It's another extra base hit for Austin Fort as he'll cruise in, standing up to start the 9th.
Pitch.
0-2, swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. 3 pitches to waste away Luna, and there's 1 away in the 9th. To just keep the line moving for the Wolverines. This one up the middle, that is going to bleed into center field for a base hit. Windmill is around. Austin Fort will score without a throw to home, and the Wolverines chop it to 5 here in the 9th.
Against the Spartans in their last 8 are the Wolverines. Can Michigan State break that right now?
2-2. Ground ball to first. Seymour is there. The flip, the tag, the outs. Ball game. Spartans take it 10-5 over Michigan. And MSU was on this Sunday afternoon.